Hello dear friends, this is Sheikh Zamir and today we will see how we can find out roots of this type of cubic equation by using a shortcut method. So here I am taking time to explain how to find out roots of this equation, but once we have got the practice, we can find out its roots within 30 seconds. So let us proceed for the example. The first example is x cube plus 10x square plus 27x plus 18 is equal to 0. So it is a cubic polynomial. It has 3 roots. So we have to find out 3 roots of this equation. So first of all, we have to mark the constant term of the given equation. Here constant term is 18. In the next step, we have to find out its factors, the numbers which divides this number exactly. That are the factors of this number. So the factors of this number 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 18. So these are the factors of this number 18. In the next step, we have to select 3 numbers out of these factors in such a way that its multiplication must be 18. So we have to select three numbers. Why we are selecting 3 numbers? Because it has 3 roots. So that's why we have to select 3 numbers from these factors in such a way that its multiplication must be that constant term of the given equation. So here the constant term is 18. So we have to select 3 numbers out of these factors in such a way that its multiplication is 18. So if I select these 3 numbers 1, 3 and 6, then its multiplication is 18. So this is satisfied. So I have selected 3 numbers and its multiplication is 18. Now I have to apply some combination of for these 3 numbers in such a way that its addition or subtraction must be the coefficient of x square. So here the coefficient of x square is plus 10. So we have to apply a combination for these 3 numbers. So if I take plus sign for all these 3 numbers, then I get plus 10 here. So apply plus sign for all these 3 numbers, then only I will get the coefficient of x square, that is plus 10. So second condition is also satisfied. In the next step, again we have to take these 3 numbers along with its sign. So all these 3 numbers are having plus sign. So write down that 3 number here. So I am writing 1, 3, 6, 1, 3, 6. Then select first 2 number, multiply it. 1 into 3 is 3. Then select second 2 number, this 3 and 6, multiply it. So 3, 6 are 18. Then select first and third number, multiply it. 1 into 6 is 6. So in this way we have multiplied by taking combination of 2 numbers. This first 2, its multiplication here, then this 2 multiplication is here, and then first and third its multiplication is here. So whatever multiplication we have got, 6, 3, 18, its addition must be the coefficient of x, that is plus 27 here. Okay, so if I add this 6 plus 3 plus 18, it must be coefficient of x, that is 27. So this is also satisfied. Finally, the values of x are, that are the roots of this equation. It is opposite sign of these 3 numbers. So opposite of these 3 numbers. So opposite sign of these 3 numbers is minus 1, minus 3 and minus 6. Just we have to take opposite sign of these 3 numbers. That will be the roots of the given equation. So in the similar way, if we take second example, here the constant term is 36. Find out its factors. So its factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, then 9, then 18 and finally 36. So these are the factors of this 36. Now we have to select 3 numbers out of these factors in such a way that its multiplication must be 36. So select 3 numbers from these factors in such a way that its multiplication is 36. So if I select these 3, okay, 6 is also there. So after this 6 must be there. So one factor 6 is there. So like this, okay, and then it is okay. So these are the factors of this number 36, and we have to select 3 numbers out of these factors in such a way that its multiplication must be that constant term of the given equation, that is 36. So select 3 numbers out of these factors in such a way that its multiplication is 36. So if I select 2, 3 and 6, so see here 2 into 3 into 6, so it is equal to 36. So first condition is satisfied. I have selected 3 numbers 2, 3 and 6, so its multiplication is 36. The second condition is, along with the same 3 numbers, we have to apply some combination in such a way that its addition or subtraction must be the coefficient of x square, that is minus 11. So if I take minus sign along with these 3 numbers, then it will be minus 11. So that we have to apply in such a way that its addition or subtraction will be the coefficient of x square. So here the coefficient of x square is minus 11. So we have to apply the combination for these 3 numbers in such a way that its addition or subtraction will become minus 11, that will be the coefficient of x square. So second condition is also satisfied. Now we will take the same 3 numbers along with the sign minus 2, minus 3 and minus 6. Minus 2, minus 3 and minus 6. Select first 2 numbers, so multiply it. So minus 2 into minus 3 is 6. Select second 2 number, multiply it. Minus 3 into minus 6 is plus 18. And select first and last number, that is minus 2 into minus 6 is plus 12. And add all these 3 numbers, 12 plus 6 plus 18. So its addition must be the coefficient of x, that is plus 36. So that we are getting here, 12 plus 6 plus 18 is equal to 36. So this is also satisfied. So finally the roots of given equations are the values of x, that is opposite sign of these 3 numbers. So opposite sign 2, 3 and 6. So if minus sign is there, we have to write down plus 2, minus 3. So opposite sign of minus 3 is plus 3 and minus 6 will become plus 6. So these are the roots of this given equation. So let us proceed for the next example. Here the constant term is 5. Find out its factors. Its factors are 1, 5. Its multiplication, if you take its multiplication, it must be the constant term of the given equation, so it is 5. But according to given equation, it must have 3 roots. So we must take 3 numbers here in such a way that its multiplication will be the constant term of the given equation. So we have to repeat one number out of these 2 numbers. So if I repeat 1 here, so its multiplication is 5, so it is satisfied. So okay, so in this case, if this type of situation is there, but according to given equation it must have 3 roots, so we have to repeat one factor. So I am repeating 1 here, so that's why its multiplication is 5. So that is a constant term of the given equation, and in the next step we have to apply the combination for all these 3 numbers in such a way that its addition or subtraction must be the coefficient of x square. Here the coefficient of x square is minus 7. So if I apply minus sign for all these 3 numbers, it becomes minus 7. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 5. So it becomes minus 7. So this is also satisfied. In the next step, we have to take these 3 numbers along with the sign minus 1, minus 1, minus 5. So take first two numbers, minus 1 into minus 1 is 1. Then these 2 numbers, minus 1 into minus 5 is plus 5. And at last we will take these 2 numbers, minus 1 into minus 5 is 5, multiplication. So if we add all these 3 numbers, it must be the coefficient of x. So here the coefficient of x is 11. So let us see whether we will get 11 or not. So yes, we will getting 11 here. 5 plus 1 plus 5 is 11. So that will be the coefficient of x. So it is also satisfied. So the roots of these equations are the opposite sign of these values. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 5. So if we take opposite sign of this, so it will be the roots of the given equation. So minus 1 becomes plus 1, this is also plus 1, this is plus 5. So these are the roots of these equations. Let us proceed for the last example. Here the constant term is 16, its factors are 1, 2, 4, then 8, and finally it is 16. So these are the factors of this constant term 16 here. Now we have to take three numbers out of these factors in such a way that its multiplication will be 16. Okay, so select three numbers out of these factors in such a way that its multiplication will be 16. So if I select 1, 2 and 8, 1, 2 and 8, so 1, 2 and 8, so its multiplication is 16. But if I apply all combination here for these three numbers, I will not get coefficient of x square here. So here the coefficient of x square is 1. So if I take addition of all these three numbers, I will get 11 here, then subtraction minus 11 here. If I take any of the sign, minus, plus, plus, minus, I will not get plus 1 here. So that's why these factors are not applicable here. So in that case, what we will do, we will repeat one of the factor from this factor in such a way that multiplication will be 16. So I'm taking 1 and I'm repeating 4 here. I'm taking 4 2 times here. So for that type of situation, we have to repeat one factor, but in such a way that its multiplication must be 16. So I'm repeating here 4. So if I multiply this, I will get 16 and apply the combination for these three numbers in such a way that its addition or subtraction must be the coefficient of x square, that is plus 1 here. So if I take 1 plus 4 minus 4, so it becomes plus 1. So if I apply plus sign for this, plus sign for this and minus sign for this, so if I add this, I will get 1 here. So this is also satisfied. Now take the same three numbers here along with the sign, so plus 1, plus 4 and minus 4. Take first two numbers, 1 into 4 is 4, so multiply these two numbers, then these two numbers multiply it, so 4 into minus 4 is minus 16, and last two numbers, 1 into minus 4 is minus 4. So its addition must be the coefficient of x, that is minus 16. So add all these three numbers, so minus 4 plus 4 and minus 16. So if we add this, we will get the coefficient of x, that is minus 16. So this is also satisfied. So finally the values of x are opposite sign of these three numbers. Okay, so opposite of these three, so 1 becomes minus 1, so this becomes minus 4 and this become 4. So these are the roots of these equations. So in this way we can find out root of this type of cubic equations. But let me tell you that this method is applicable only for those cubic equation which has its roots in real form. So only for that type of equations this method is applicable. So this is all about this type of examples. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.